Here we are again, my friends. Welcome to Lesson 7. We are almost done. A couple more weeks, and we are at the end of our intensive semester together. Chapter 6 in Myers and Anderson is where all the deep, dark secrets are revealed about effective work in group settings. Two of the tables in Chapter 6 could actually summarize everything for us. First of all, Table 6.1, Tips on Using Consensus. That's a blueprint for how group members should interact. These are the steps I go through with my library staff when we have to make a decision together. Developing a cooperative atmosphere, encouraging everyone to share their ideas and opinions, responding to each person's input. All those steps are laid out in that table. Especially if you're the nominal or de facto leader, you can draw on these tips to guide you as you work through the process of how you're going to accomplish your task. The other important table is Table 6.2, which shows the 5 steps of the functional perspective. These steps directly answer the question that most groups have to face early on. What is it we're supposed to do? And these are your handy 5 steps. You figure out what you need to do, how you might respond to the task, who needs to do what, consider the alternatives, and then boom, get rolling, move on forward. Put the suggestions in these 2 tables together and do them well, and yeah, you've got it made. Information on groupthink also appears in Group 6. Yes, this is important. No, I doubt if it will appear in your groups for this class. Although if it does, I definitely want to hear about it in your small group analysis paper, also due at the end of the semester. In a previous chapter, we discussed the idea of punctuated equilibrium, where things can be fairly calm and stable, then something comes in and ruptures the equilibrium, and forces group members to change and then adapt to new conditions. Decisions then have to be made along the way toward accomplishing the group's assignment, and that can be a serious rupture in equilibrium. And the process the group goes through to make important decisions can shake things up. Brainstorming is always a good process. I've never tried nominal group technique, although really, as I think about it, I have. A lot of times I will send out an idea and ask for feedback, and then I will take everybody's feedback to a staff meeting, and then we've already kind of laid a foundation, and that's kind of nominal group technique in action, which is very effective. I've been through the thinking hats exercise in one group, although we didn't actually wear different colored hats, which I thought was very disappointing. And if you do, if you do happen to wear the different colored hats, the thinking hats, as you make decisions in your group for this class, I think I'm prepared to offer 5 points extra credit on your group assignment. Finally, roles we play. In general, you'll probably play several different roles in any given group. At times when things are lagging, perhaps you'll step up to be the leader or try to push things along. Perhaps group thinking is taking over. You need to be the critical advisor or the devil's advocate. You got to present some opposing viewpoints. Sometimes you need to play a social or emotional role to help the group socialize or communicate more effectively. Maybe you need to be the tantrum releaser and tell the jokes. That's the role I usually end up playing, because it's generally more entertaining. As outlined in Chapter 8, feedback is important as people try to identify their own roles within the group. All right, my friends, there you have it. If you have any questions, just please don't hesitate to send me an email. I'll see you in the online discussions.